And it didn't work. I'm serious.
Got a little bit.
Because now my mic hasn't been working until now. Ha ha. Ha 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 ha. There we go.
I'm good now. I just got just re-grab the link.
Yep, give me a second. Filter. Add a filter. Noise suppression. Yes.
Hi! Technical difficulties.
There we go.
Alright, we ready?
We've been ready, but you know, it. Hopefully you can get the. If I need to get this song started, I will get it started. Oh well, it's working. So.
I got you.
Well, apparently, guys, we have.
Rage with me, and you'll be in the land we call Otaku Nation. Check us out, and you'll see into our infuriation. Let's begin with a grin. Try to spin your thoughts on animation. What we say is our own observation. That's what we got so far. And that was a surprise for Black Up.
It was.
Oh, Lord Jesus, now we got stuck with that. What's up, you anime nerds?
Oh, come on, it wasn't that bad.
First and foremost, what's up, you anime nerds? It is your boy, the Black Up. We got, of course, as usual, my man Spud. My name's Spudnik, and of course, last but certainly never the least in this conversation, Coach Light. First of all, how y'all doing today, boys?
Doing pretty good.
So we got some shit to talk about. We got the main topic, we got some subtopics. I just have one complaint with this spring anime season. You know what that complaint is? Why is it so fucking good?
It is pretty good.
This don't make sense. Yeah. It's like someone decided to stack the deck, and then they stacked the deck on top of stacking the deck.
You're not wrong.
Because I had to do catch-up. I don't know about y'all, but I had to catch up on the major ones I needed to do. I had to catch up on Kaiju number 8. I had to catch up on how to reincarnate the slime, Muzo Tenjinjabu's reincarnation, Demon Slayer, Windbreaker. Too much shit is good right now. And then there were the left fielders.
There's been a few.
I didn't expect Remonster to be good. I was like, it's going to be a generic one, and then it's really good. It's like, Jesus Christ, Batman. What the hell's going on here?
Remonster is good, though.
Like,
my headcanon is that the main guy from Remonster is actually from the Mob Psycho universe.
That would explain a lot.
Right? Well, his power is an ESP power.
Exactly.
So he takes powers by eating. Yeah.
Yes. So that my headcanon is that he's from the Mob Psycho universe.
It's just too much right now. The thing that threw me the most was Black Butler coming back. Didn't expect that.
Yet, but I will.
I mean, we talked about that.
I know.
Before I originally loved Black Butler. That's what I'm saying. Like, even though it's dark in its own rights, there is good and bad to this so far. I'm just gonna say that right now.
Okay.
I don't want to go too far into detail because it's not fully released yet. There's only so many episodes. Don't want to ruin it for some of the ones who have not started it yet. Just note, if you are a true Black Butler fan, you're gonna have a love-hate relationship kind of mixed all the way through this entire
It's
series.
New. It's new, and it's been a long time, so it's going to be different.
I wouldn't say it's new. They actually never finished the full-on series, and that's what they're trying to do, and they're they're doing good and bad at the same time. That's all I'm gonna put it.
Okay.
There's really good moments, really bad moments too.
I do have a weird question.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe you guys know this, and I hope it's true. Has anyone made a Ram Jam anime edit? So it's like, whoa, Black Butler, bam, balam. You know,
No, I think you
I
should
kind of
make
want to
that.
see that. I'm not good at video editing.
I
If
tell
I was
you
good
what,
at video editing, I'd actually be like on YouTube.
I got you. I tell you what, if I get free time before I move, I got you. No problem. I'll see if I can make one.
We do have some anime news. If anybody would like to hear some anime news.
Yes.
Oh.
So, Ocean no Ku
Yes.
Season 2 has a promo video.
July.
Yes.
No, listen, hold on. Before we go into this,
We'll get to that. We'll get to that.
no. That's not what I'm talking about. Before we get into that, Spud told me that
I would issue a public and formal apology.
Before that,
No.
Okay.
Spud didn't realize when it was going to be released.
Yes.
I mentioned to him. I mentioned to him before he looked it up that it was going to be released because I stay on topic of things. Spud was like, "Holy shit, it's coming out sooner than I thought."
Yeah.
Duh.
That's what happened. That's what happens, Spud.
For a year.
That's what happens when you don't watch good anime, Spud. Then when you watch it, the next season comes out.
It's about idol girls. You know how I feel about that entire topic.
Yeah, but this is a good one that's not weird.
But I didn't know.
Then maybe
But
you.
I did try to tell you.
I know. And
Hold. I'm
and
getting.
what
He tried to tell you.
And I didn't listen. And I get.
I actually co-signed it, and you just didn't want to hear it. No, what? No,
Neither did Savage though.
You know what it was, Coach? You know what it was?
Like the one thing that Savage and I agreed on.
You know what it was, Coach? He wasn't ready to accept Oshinoku into his life. He wasn't ready.
That's facts. That's facts. I was not ready.
And then when
I watched it, I wasn't ready.
And then when
I
he
gave him another. I gave him another recommendation.
So much.
That's brand new in this season. Like
it's already on my list. It was on my list.
It's
already,
brand new, and it's not exactly the same, but it goes off the more realistic topics.
Yeah.
Of the idol situation.
Like Secret Life of Voice Actors or something like that.
Yes, correct. It's amazing.
So this is for people who didn't know. Batman actually has a manga.
Yes.
It's called Batman Justice Buster.
Actually, if you want an insane manga, you have to look up the Deadpool manga.
We don't talk about that. I'm just.
It's good though.
It is.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing some stuff out here that way people can know. So Japan did its usual animation TV rankings. And, we always have to go through the rankings just to see who measured up and who didn't.
Okay, so what's the...
So, number 1 for Fujin TV was Sai-san. It has an average household rating of 7.4. Sazae-san.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it has a 7.4 out of 10. Or I think out of 8, excuse me. So it did pretty good.
Oh, by the way, peeps, before you continue, just so everybody knows, Japanese people do not love it when we refer anime, it's anime.
Nope, anime.
But, I know, but remember, when you travel over and you say that, you sound stupid to them. Just letting you know.
To be fair,
it's language barrier. We know that, but
it's
I'm
not.
Just letting you know.
They're just pronouncing an English word with Japanese rules. It's still an English word, though.
Oh,
I am not going to go over there and go telephone. That's what they call it.
No. When it's pronounced and it's drawn out, actually in their book, it's with a U, not an A.
Okay.
That is language.
I just wanted to throw that out.
I'll respect that, but then they gotta respect that. Hey, I'm going to be me over there wherever I go, so you can't get mad at me if I'm a little loud, but they're going to do it anyway.
But remember, I've lived there.
I understand. I'm just saying.
So I'm just throwing it out there.
All right, let's get through these rankings really quick. Demon Slayer took the place at number 2 at 6.1. Detective Conan, which has been going on so goddamn long that you would think it'd be over by now, but it's not. It's at 5.6. Then Chibi Maruku-chan. I know it's the average household rating. That's how many people in the house actually watch it. Reincarnated the Slime Season 3 has dropped to a 3.1.
Why?
Because it was slower in the beginning. That's
It's
why.
an exposition.
We know.
A Wonderful Precure has dropped to a 3.0. This is the one that shocked me the most. One Piece is a 2.9.
Suck it, Oda. Sorry.
My Hero is a 2.5.
Yeah, I know why. That being said, I have started season 7.
Yeah,
and
season 7 is really dark.
I am in love.
Okay, so season 7 is good so far, in my opinion, too.
It's amazing, is what it is.
Well, I'm waiting for a couple extra episodes to become amazing.
Coach.
If you start the season out with Star and Stripe,
I know.
Wait.
Come on.
Hold on. Sidebar, Coach. Are you waiting for the same thing I'm waiting for?
Yes.
You guys know I only watch that dub. Don't fucking spoil it.
I'm not spoiling shit. I'm just going to laugh.
You're not.
Because I'm a
I just
sadistic
know
fuck.
what's happening. Okay.
Can we talk
yes.
about the insane level of plot armor they gave? Oh god, I just watched this last night.
Come on. It's in there.
Okay, guy.
Come on.
Oh, Shigaraki?
Yes, thank you.
I mean, he doesn't have plot armor. I mean, One for All is literally plot armor in plot armor.
Yes, but like,
how can she
New Order
disintegrate and he don't? Is basically what he's trying to say.
Yeah, like he should have died.
Well, okay. So hear me out in the way I put this, right?
All right.
Okay. I'm going to say this right now. This is a spoiler warning. If I had the noise to put spoiler warning incoming, I would. So do.
Spoiler warning. Spoiler warning.
Thank you. Spoiler warning incoming.
I'm gonna get this alert for soundboard.
Please. When she gave her last order, which was, and I don't know if you watched that once, but that's why I'm stopping words.
I've seen the first two. I saw that she died.
Okay.
That's not a spoiler at this point. It's 2 weeks ago.
Okay, her last order was, and I quote, when her quirk was absorbed, her quirk went on a rampage, destroying every quirk he had. Note that because of the way his body was remade and how many quirks were stuffed into his system, he has an overabundance of them. An overabundance. So her quirk only had so much time to destroy as many as it could, which, to be fair, it did a good job. It destroyed his regeneration, which is one of the problems they needed to go away. Good job with that. First of all, Stars and Stripes, I salute you, madam. You are one of the thickest chicks that I've ever seen in anime, but you did your job to the end.
She was pretty thick.
Can we just get a whole group salute for her? Like, I salute you, madam.
Not if you're gonna do it that way, you fucking civilians.
You goddamn right I'm a civilian.
I'm fucking with you.
The finger goes to the edge of the eyebrow.
Sir, I'm not doing all of that. That's what you got trained for.
See, the difference is I'm not up here. I was here, but at the same time, no, thank you.
That's a you thing, but we're not disrespecting y'all today, right? Relax.
My dad was in the Air Force, sir, so I already knew.
Get over it. You'll be fine.
I've been saluting this whole time. You don't even know it.
We also got so the Kinemon franchise, which if people who don't know what that is, that's basically Ultimate Muscle, is dropping a new novel on the 4th, so there may be some new stuff coming out.
A new one?
Mm-hmm, because they're remaking the original series. For those of y'all who don't know, the original Kyokumon Dynasty series, which was basically anime wrestling, which, I'm sorry, anime wrestling was dope as fuck. I enjoyed it. Ultimate Muscle was just fucking a whole comedy gold.
We're also getting a new season of Haikyuu.
We're getting the final season of Haikyuu.
It is the final season.
The newest season coming up is the final season. It's done after that.
It's gonna be another summer of it's just a sports anime. Why are you crying?
Hey, look. you know that
I speak the truth.
I would say is the anime is good when it brings you to tears.
Okay,
Did
I
people
hate to say it, dude? Like Haku is just it's top echelon of like sports anime.
I'm sorry.
It is probably the best one ever.
I have watched Kuroko no Basket, and I cried.
Also good.
And I literally cried when they did the last stand formation. I was like, did they just pull off something that none of y'all could do? All right, bet. I'm gonna cry here for a moment. Okay, I'm back. I'm sorry about that, but
is it weird the things that we cry about?
Just saying.
Yeah, no, it's not. To me, it's not weird. Like, if something moves you to tears, that means the story was just that good that it moved you.
Why would that be weird if it moves you to tears?
I don't know. Why would that be weird, Sponge?
I was toxic masculinity moment. My bad.
No. Because like I understand where you're coming from at the same time, because sometimes you're like, suck it up, bitch. Like
no, not like that. Not like that. I'm not saying like self-deprecation, but it's just like sometimes you're just like the tears are just like pouring out, and you're like, why am I crying? It's not that sad.
But it is that sad. Come on,
sometimes it's not even sad.
Hold on, I'm gonna start naming sad anime moments. I'm gonna see which. Nope, I'm doing it.
To cry live.
We're not talking about sad. We're not talking about sad.
Nope.
We're not talking about sad.
Spud has opened this door, and now he will reap what he sows. Nicholas D. Wolf.
Okay.
And I just watched it happen. Spud, turn your damn mic back on. Turn your damn mic back on, sir. Turn it on. Turn it on. Yeah. I just saw all your emotion hit you in 2.6 seconds.
No, okay. Now, who got angry in that moment at the same time, though?
Yeah.
Oh, I can make it worse.
Don't.
Big Brother.
That one actually never made me cry.
No, I just made Coach, and I looked at Coach's face. That wasn't aimed towards you. I just watched Coach go, hey, like, you motherfucker.
Angry happened.
Yeah, that was a lot of anger about that.
Yeah, a little bit. It brought out I want to bring fear to somebody. Just letting you know.
See, I'm glad that my friends don't know the anime that'll make me the angriest when they use it, and I'm glad they don't know.
All right.
If I use it and you get angry, I'll find out in a heartbeat, because your mood changes pretty quick.
Yep.
Just saying.
All right. So let's get back on topic.
Let's get back on topic. Sorry about that, guys.
A little bit. Spring animes.
They're just so damn good.
Well, they are, and I think I really do think that there's a cultural aspect to this, because like you got the Sakura festivals, you've got the Star Festival, all that's going on in Japan right fucking now.
You also got the Yakuza Festival.
Yeah, that was just last week. So yeah, there's all these big festivals going on. It's literally just like an environment that's essentially designed for creatives, I would say.
Yes, it's very fun.
I would love to do it.
So we need to just do like a 4 to 3 person trip to Tokyo next year, just for shit like this.
I don't know if I can afford Tokyo, but
I mean, we don't have to afford this, but if we pull our money and resources, right, and put like $250 aside every month, we can do a boys trip. I'm just saying.
That's a lot of assumption. I tell you what, if you want to see,
I got a place that we can.
No, Spud's right. If you, the viewer, want to see us live in Tokyo, just walking around
in Shinjuku if you need me to.
No. I got us a mini mention. You're good.
If you want to see us, just
out there.
I kind of wanted to stay in a capsule hotel in Shinjuku.
You can if you want.
But he's offering you a place for free. You know the favorite word, free.
Actually, well, yeah, but I feel like we'd almost be honor bound to stay in Akihabara.
We're not far from there. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. That's what I'm saying.
It's right on the outskirts of the city.
There is one problem with us going anywhere near Asia, and that's me.
Why?
What did you do?
No, it's not a bad thing.
I'm also
so much bigger. Yes, but I'm.
What do you mean? You're so much
built
bigger?
like anime main characters. No, I'm 6'5".
I'm 6'3",
and I'm 6'4". What is your point, sir?
Not bigger than you, but none of y'all built like an anime MC. I am.
Okay.
Huge.
Do you know how much problems I had in Korea?
Okay.
I am married.
Trust me, I know.
Excuse me,
He
sir.
calls me every Friday.
I'm going to be recognized as every famous black person ever, and they will not get any of them right.
No, I know.
I will be Rick Ross for half the day. Just be like, yeah.
Dude, you gotta get. I gotta see you in a Jerry curl. We gotta get you a.
Bro, I lived in Japan, so like every time I was out, dude, I got ran up to. You're American, this, that. Just started talking nonstop to me. I get it. They don't care.
So
just because you're decently built.
And
okay,
the way
I'm just saying there were periods of time where I could not move for hours in Korea.
Well, that's why you have your big black bodyguard to go. All right, ladies, y'all gotta move on. Come on. I like y'all too.
That's the problem. It's not just ladies.
You know what I would be doing?
Mostly ladies.
You know what I would be doing? Signing autographs.
Exactly.
With what name?
Make up one.
Had to the last time.
Be Gerald.
I will be using Coach Light.
Be Gerald Sterlington for all I care.
So, just because they have your name don't mean anything.
Exactly.
But it does when
because you're on a podcast,
mission.
but if you're on a podcast, just use your podcast name.
Exactly.
See what I mean?
Jesus.
I didn't have that back then. I'm sorry.
You have it now.
But see, for me, when I went overseas for school, I was there for school.
I went for
and then after, I went back a total of another, let's see, I've been there 22 times now, so I went back another 19 times, dude. I've been to Japan 22 times. I still get hit up by people constantly when I get over there. So
that's awesome.
But that's what I'm saying. The family over there would love to take everybody.
Well, you've got some genuine fame attached to you, though, esports.
Right?
Sorry, my bad.
Well, I'm just saying, like, if people recognize you, they're actually going to recognize you.
Oh yeah.
Facts. Look. At the end of the day, if you guys want to see us go do a Japan vlog and we all just go over there and have some fun, we're going to put like a Cash App link in there. $1 a day will help a black up eat and pray. I'm just saying.
I think a Patreon.
Did you just say a black up eat and pray?
Yup.
Really be reaching for them rhymes, huh?
Look, man. Sometimes I gotta use what I got in my head at that second.
Grains are better than nothing. I'm eating that rice.
Right? You damn right.
Hey, rice is good. Get out of here.
It's like one of the best things on the fucking planet.
That's and for you. Just saying.
Yep. Yeah. But all right, let's get back to this thing. There are so many good anime.
Yeah.
But there are also a couple of bad ones.
Oh, there's a ton of bad ones.
This is where me and you differ, because some of the ones you say are bad, I don't think they're that bad. They're just not great. We've been spoiled on greatness in spring anime, and there have been a lot of great, but there have been a lot of bad.
Yeah.
Not as much spring here lately.
Yeah, not this year. There's been too much good.
There's been a few bad, but overall pretty overwhelmingly positive.
So I meant to tell this because this was announced today that Mash Muscle anime gets a sequel.
Yeah.
Okay, they need to get their fucking. I get it. Y'all watching sub, and that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
MASH is one of the ones that I like in dub, and the American dub houses cannot get their shit together about MASH. I don't know what the fucking problem is. I don't know what the fucking problem is. And like, if they would release some info about why they're like 3 months behind the rest of the fucking world right now. Like, they haven't released a dub for MASH since March.
Correct.
They may be on a break. You don't know.
I'm gonna say this real quick again, and you don't know what the fuck they're on about. Just saying.
Yeah, they could be trying to get more money.
Because it's true. I mean, no.
And that's what I'm saying. Just the dub house could just say, "Hey, we're taking a break for this reason," or "This voice actor had to take a break for this reason."
No,
it doesn't even have to be like specific.
That's not the case. You know what they're doing? They're waiting for so many episodes of certain things to come out. But see, here's the problem: the season's already over on one of the things, and it's still not out.
Pretty much.
So that's where a lot of us are having problems with it. For me, on the other hand, like I don't mind the sub, but I also like the language because that's what I'm used to, right? The downfall to this is whenever you have a lot of Americans that don't speak the language, how the hell are they supposed to comprehend
Well, I
other
mean,
than
that's what
just watching
subtitles are
sub.
for.
I
But
said
like,
other
I
than just
feel
watching the sub.
right. I feel like you lose a lot in the experience.
Because you're trying to read the subtitles
exactly.
and watch the series at the same
And
time.
and some people can do that. I can't. I've been
I
trying
can.
to get better about it, but they're like, if my focus isn't there, then I can't
Well,
watch
that's
sub at
another
all.
that's another
Another
thing you
thing.
have with Chinese anime though, because they speak so fast sometimes.
Right, we were
that
talking
you're
about
like,
that.
What?
See, for me, I know a little bit of Mandarin, things like that, so it's easier to catch certain words, but I'm also able to read pretty fast.
Mandarin's a really fast language, so for subtitled, you have to be a really fast reader.
Correct.
So
go ahead, Black Up.
We've been talking because there's been a lot of good spring anime. There's been a lot of like, all right, I'll give an example. Windbreakers is phenomenal. It's not even that it's because it's a good fighting anime. It's not even because of that. It's because, for my opinion, I like the story so far. I like that these guys literally don't even know each other that long, but they stick up for one another.
Yeah.
Also, seeing a guy use Tai Chi and God damn it, I always can't remember this one. He uses Tai Chi and one other martial art together. It's phenomenal. It's the one Ip Man uses.
Ant-Man uses martial arts?
IP.
Oh.
IP Man.
Wing Chun, there we go. Sorry, I took a minute for my brain process. And it's just been really good. Also, I haven't seen a kid that terrifying that I would never want to fight since his name was Light on Black Clover. I don't want to fight that little kid. That little kid has problems. He needs help. Sorry. Someone get this kid in therapy. Someone get that motherfucker in therapy.
Can I list out some of the ones that A, that we have not talked about, and B, that I think are either problematic or possibly quote unquote bad?
Okay, let's see this list, and I will judge you from atop my mountaintop.
All right, so starting with the one that I find the most problematic for Spring Series is I was reincarnated as the 7th Prince so I can take my time learning magic.
He's a little... I'm going to stop what I was about to say.
Yeah. Yes, we're trying to get corporate sponsors because we got to tone down like the talks words we use, so yeah, please.
Yeah.
It's...
I'm glad I stopped ASAP because I was about to.
Yeah, it's a little BBL drizzy.
Okay,
that's crazy. We're going to use BBL drizzy. That's what we're doing.
I could have said R. Kelly.
No, that's even worse.
No. Yeah,
see, we're trying not to get canceled, and you're just.
I'm just saying I had to stop watching it because it got.
He didn't say anything.
Nothing specific was said.
Canceled.
I'm just saying.
Lord Jesus.
It's uncomfy.
Jesus,
it's uncomfy.
Jesus,
but he's
But you get what I'm saying, right?
I get what you're saying.
You get what I'm getting at.
The same thing could be said for Jobless Reincarnation. I'm playing devil's advocate. I'm playing devil's advocate, okay?
No, you ain't playing shit. You're trying to piss me off.
No, I'm not.
And that's fine.
I'm not trying to piss you off. I'm being honest. Because someone in the comments is going to comment and say, but he hates this, but yeah, Jobless Reincarnation is like this, so he's a big hypocrite.
I understand things because I look past the fucking surface. Like, the one I've just mentioned is all surface. There's no subtext. It's just goonery, okay? It's just goonery. And it's like, icky. Mushoku Tensei is a deep dive into how fucked up someone can be if they get essentially tortured their entire life and then reincarnate. No, I will not calm down.
I need you to relax.
On the outer, so this is another thing that me and Spud went over because you already know Black Up how I am about anime. Like I watch all anime, even the ones that are bad, just so I can experience and also like break down what the anime was about, the goods, the bads, everything like that. Okay.
Yes.
Spud's not wrong, by no means on his end. You're also partially not wrong because you have your opinion about it, because it's your opinion, right?
Okay, so I gotta make sure this works, so give me a second.
Oh.
Okay, that does work. Haha!
Oh, did you install a profanity filter?
Oh, it's a profanity filter for myself, so when I got
I got you. I got you. That's
I
awesome.
got you.
Nice.
I feel better now.
We need a beeper.
Yeah, no kidding.
I mean,
But
I
no,
think I got one. I can just help y'all.
but I got both of y'all on that. The problem with it is, jobless reincarnation, because they portrayed him in the beginning of what he originally was versus what he is now,
But
is completely two different things.
People only look at one aspect of what he was
Instead of the whole story, because
Like-
the whole story of what he was, what happened to him versus what he is doing now is two completely different things.
right, and they're like, oh, he's an adult. I mean, he's a literal child in the anime. You know,
Right.
But he literally has a whole adult mind.
Hold on.
no, he doesn't. No, he doesn't.
The problem here, hold on, listen though. He's in a different world,
Yes.
not the same, and there's different rules about things compared to his original set.
You're
world.
right. I'm just saying. And Spud, you can't say he's not an adult because even his maid looks at it and says there's something wrong with this kid.
Yeah, because there's something wrong with him. I'm not saying he's not I'm not saying he's not fucked up, but I'm saying he's never had adult mindset. That's why he constantly runs into problems when it comes to things like consequences. Because he doesn't have that, because he was fucking shut-in since middle school.
I mean, he does have good consequences and bad consequences.
I mean, he does know consequences because he did get his father out of bullshit in like 2.6 seconds.
Sometimes.
No, if it wasn't bullshit,
if it wasn't for him, that maid would have been put out in the snow.
Yeah.
And don't
to do
know.
that, he threw his whole ass dad under the bus by lying. That sounds like the actions of a child.
If he didn't, it would have fucked everybody over. So he picked the best of the worst situation.
Oh, I agree. It was well thought out. As you know, like someone who had a little bit more experience to rationalize things.
Coach, you got something to say, and I'm waiting for it.
I agree with both of y'all on this, but remember, now we're like, there's a contradictory there because
I know.
First of all, yes, we all agree because there's shit fucked up with him, 100%. Because he was fucked over in his own world. Now he's in this world. Now he got fucked over in this new world, but in a different way. Because he's starting over as a child again, but mentality-wise, he's always been mentally a child.
Yes, that's what I've been getting at. Is
as
that
a normal
old,
adult,
but not
he is
mature.
an adult. He is an adult. But mentally, he's never matured properly.
And that's the point I've been trying to make.
100%. And that's why I'm clearing everything up right now.
Okay.
Yeah. But what are you doing? Oh. Just are you darkening the room? Oh.
No, I had to move my thing so my air conditioner could actually blow air into my room.
He's like, I'm sweating already. I'm dying.
Right? I'm like,
I know I make it hot. My bad.
Yeah, okay. It's all about you, sir.
Jesus.
Usually.
Anyways, so basically to sum it all up, that's basically how it comes down to the point. Mentally, he's always been a child. He is an adult technically. Mm-hmm. In the anime, in the beginning, he was adult. He died as an adult.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
But got reincarnated as a child, and of course is redoing. Now he's technically going into adulthood in the new season. Right?
It's sort of a take on of like if I could go back and do it all over again with the knowledge I have now.
Mental memory set as I have.
I mean, does that make you bad? Because that's such a common thought globally.
Just because even if we consider pervert, just throw the name out there.
Oh, he is a pervert. Let's be fully.
First of all, most men have that perverted mindset at points. First of all, we're all men at a state. Too. Well, we're all men at that state. Yeah. Don't get me wrong, 100%. But pervert means completely something like in specific ways of using it. It's completely
if you're talking about
different.
Like the cultural way in Japanese, he wouldn't even qualify.
Correct. 100% does not qualify that properly.
I mean, I will say that the panty thing to me is weird, and I just go.
I mean, I hate to say it, but that's been a huge part of American culture since the 1940s. So suck it.
I don't
No, hold on,
candy,
hold on.
sir, because that's weird to me.
It is weird. It is weird. Now
it is 100. But I want you to understand something. So here's the crazy part. To this day, and women still do it. Believe it or not, it happened to me not too long ago. I know. So, I went out on a date with my girlfriend. We were doing some fun stuff. We went ate. We went to the movies, things like that. Well, I'm outside smoking my cigarette at the time because I do the CBD cigarettes.
Mm.
So I'm smoking my CBD cigarette, and she walked outside with me. She met her best friend in the theater, didn't know they were going and watching a movie. And just because I met her and I got along with her, she gave my girlfriend her pennies to give to me.
Yeah. That this kind of thing happens today.
All the time.
All
and
the
it still
time.
happens.
Like, I've had to throw away so many.
Yeah, you heard me. You heard me right.
It's fucking gross. IMO.
Guess what I did? No. Don't give me those. I don't need those.
I don't want it.
That's from another woman. Like, that's...
No, yeah, so, like...
But it happens.
All right,
it does happen, and more frequently than should be.
Let's get off of panties.
No,
that just you're telling me the storyline. I mean,
I get you.
I'm just saying it's a lot of big words for Americans to call up Mushoku Tensei, and then do the exact same fucking thing all the goddamn time.
All right. Let's see. Well, I'll give you that.
Thank you.
So we got some show though that came out. Vampire Dormitory.
Haven't seen it.
I've watched it and I looked at it and my brain said this. So is this Vampire Night knockoff?
That's why I haven't seen it.
It's not, but at the same time, I'm not too fond of it.
To me, that's literally when I watched the first episode. That's literally how I felt. I was like,
it feels.
Did you watch any further than the first episode?
What's that?
Same.
That first episode turned me off.
Same.
Okay. See, remember how I went back to what my statement was?
I know.
I watched all of it to get the round out because you never know off the first episode.
Conceptually.
No.
Okay.
No.
You're like, no, it doesn't get better.
No, it's not that great, in my opinion.
Okay.
It's not a ripoff of Vampire Night. No. But in my opinion, it's the slice of life I don't like.
Fair.
Okay, that's fair. What else?
I think that's actually the same. Yeah, it was like it's the right genre, but it's the wrong everything else.
So, the reiteration of the series is completely wrong.
So we did have one that came out. It was called Viral Hit.
I haven't seen it yet. It's on my list. I've been staring at it going, I need to watch this, and then I just don't.
So we're going to just come back to that later date in the podcast.
We'll just do it this coming weekend.
Yeah.
Next week.
Konosuba came back. And
it's such a cringy anime, and I can't stop watching it.
It doesn't disappoint. It's
nothing but disappointment, but I can't stop, and I don't know why.
No, you want to know what? Every time I watch Konosuba, I think of this. I literally think of that. I think of that Boondocks episode every time.
We didn't hear anything. Yeah. Yeah, nothing came through.
Oh, what the fuck?
Yeah, nothing's coming through.
I think my mic's just gotten too used to my lower voice.
Kira, come here. Either you come here.
Oh my god!
There you go.
Like, I've come to realize that Konosuba literally plays out exactly how you would think it is.
But it's not. It's endearingly stupid.
I mean, is it? It is. But
you know what it is? Konosuba is the pug of anime. Like, it's kind of useless. You're not really sure what it's for, but it just goes, and you love it.
And screams
for no reason. Like, you're just going to shoot dogs.
You're trying to cut its nails, bro. You're trying to cut its nails.
Yeah.
Damn, bro. Like, damn.
Hey,
It's still funny though.
The
I still enjoy it.
tagline of this podcast. God damn it, my memory is so bad today.
It's why the spring 2044 anime
No.
season is
That's
almost
the
too
episode.
good.
I'm talking about the whole podcast.
Basically,
Out of pocket opinions. Out of
yeah,
pocket opinions. That's what it
our out of
was.
pocket opinion, straight up. Yeah.
Lord
But I mean,
Jesus.
if you think about it, though, it is a good series. Like,
Oh, it's a great
I'm
series.
enjoying it. Yeah, I'm enjoying it. But
It's really stupid.
yeah.
I mean, there's a couple of reincarnated ones that have become really stupid.
Oh yeah.
I'm not disagreeing with you. It's
But
still good.
Konosuba is
but they're-
uniquely lovable, as stupid as it is.
Also, sidebar, there is a rumor that Assassination Classroom is getting a sequel.
Interesting.
No, there is already. It's not a rumor. I'm not gonna throw extra information out, but it already is. They already made a movie.
No,
That's
I'm talking
not
about a
secret.
series.
No. They made a live action movie.
Okay, nobody wanted to see that.
Oh,
Why are
I
they
did.
I do.
No,
I don't
want
want to see a live action Assassination Classroom
I
because that
do.
ruins it.
No. If it's well done, it can be good.
First of all, if you're gonna say live action ruins it, you can't say, because if you think about some of the anime that use so much CGI already as it is,
Mhm.
Yu Yu Hakusho?
not just them.
That's hand drawn.
Who else
No,
did a live
I'm talking
action? No.
about
Who else did a live action? Come on, tell me.
One Piece?
One of your favorite? Yes.
One Piece.
And they're
Wasn't that good?
I did.
Oh, I didn't see it. I don't like.
I
One
liked
Piece.
One Piece. You know what I didn't like? Because they skipped a lot of episodes.
Mm,
It actually turned out okay. It just wasn't the greatest.
yeah.
Even Savage said it. Hey, Savage said it was
Okay.
good. They
Death
just didn't
Note.
like that they didn't add certain things.
I don't like Death Note,
You-
so
Well, I actually like Death Note. The only problem with Death Note is there's just too much.
it
everything's
doesn't
going
make
on.
sense that Light was ever a suspect.
I told. Never mind. I mentioned this before.
Now my head hurts.
Yeah.
It now gives me a migraine. Thank you.
All right.
sir.
Anyway, another anime that we haven't talked about that is actually, I think, done really well, but is a little underground because it's another super long title isekai anime.
Mhm.
Chill in Another World with level 2 super cheat powers
Okay.
is
but-
actually really
Okay.
good. Really good.
Can we just make
I
a
know.
rule here? Because to me,
Am I
that
not allowed to talk
anime.
about isekai now?
No, that anime belongs in the same one as the other one that came out last year, when he walked through his grandfather's house and he got like the ultimate cheat code.
Good. That was good.
It's good. That's true, but I believe that needs to be its own episode where we rate those bitches and we go
Oh.
deep diving into those.
We can do that. Yeah, 100%.
I feel like that is. I'm
Here-
not going to
here's-
take away that
you
it's
want
not
to talk?
good.
You want to walk into Splathouse
Here's the
then? All
difference.
right.
But here's the difference, though, because like I love these types of anime. 100%. I'm a
Oh,
slice
yeah.
of life type person too.
You are.
But 100%. But this anime alone, it was already in my top 5 for spring already.
Oh yeah.
I've
So,
already caught up all the way through.
good.
And
It's-
one
it's
thing I love
amazing.
that is different is that he's not on either side.
Yeah, I know. But not just that, he's actively avoiding having any
He's not
effect
a
on the
hero.
world.
He's
Yeah.
trying not to
He's
affect anything. I don't
But-
want to be a fucking part of it because
but he's
I
not
already
one
got
of-
shunted.
Okay.
But
But
he doesn't hold
does
anything
but
against the king.
that's not common, but it's not uncommon in isekai either. But he's not just he's not getting dragged into shit accidentally. It's if it affects him directly, he does something about it. If not, avoidance.
Leave me out of it, 100%.
But
Leave me the fuck
it's
out.
not annoying avoidance.
No.
It's like I'm powerful and you can't do a fucking thing about this. Poof,
But
farm
see,
gone.
here's the thing. He states alone in that series. 1 second, but he states alone in that series though.
Mhm.
He's like, when at the latest, not the latest, but the episode of this past week,
Yeah.
right? He states straight up, "Hey, I do not want to be the hero.
Yeah.
I also don't want to be the villain.
Yep.
Because I don't know what I can use my powers for humanity or for the demons, basically.
Yeah.
He would just rather be the. Hey, I got a wife.
Yeah.
That's a demon.
Oh, and it was so cute.
Yeah, 100%. But remember when she got slashed? His
Yes.
Yeah, it was awesome.
Yes.
Yeah, but he's like at that point where he's like, I don't give a fuck. I'm a human, but I have
But
a
I'm
demon
not
wife.
from here, and I'm not gonna
Right.
have.
But he's still human.
Oh yeah.
100%. But he don't give a fuck about the demons or the humans.
Yep.
He wants them both to be peaceful.
Yep.
They can fight all they want as long as he's not a part of it.
Can I find a sidebar? Because I found an anime that makes me giggle.
I want to see it.
It made me giggle. You probably heard of it.
It's not Go-Go Rangers.
No, it's called I Couldn't Be a Hero, so I reluctantly decided to get a job.
Oh man. Why you got to bring that one up?
Why? I feel it's hilarious.
It's funny.
It is funny.
But it's very bad.
Yeah.
It's hilarious, but it's bad.
It's bad. It's bad, dog.
As in like bad. Okay, let's put it down. Let's dumb it down into 4 words. I'm gonna let Black Up. You go with 1 word. Start it off.
Yeah. What you got? Describe it in 1 word.
Okay, stupid. Okay,
Accurate.
Spud, you.
NSFW.
No soft terminology. 1 word, not 4. Because I said 4 words and you instantly went 4 words, so 1 word.
Oh man.
We got stupid already.
Oh man.
Which Blackout kind of instantly took that.
2 hours later.
Gonzo.
See that? 100%. I can see that. You just went dark, by the way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Come on. What else you got?
I'm gonna hold one of those words because I can't say it on YouTube.
I mean, if you can say it, I do have a mute button right here.
Don't mute me. I ain't saying it because we might get
canceled.
In trouble. Yeah, that's a big gamble.
Yeah, let's not get canceled. Like we would just start and get some traction. Let's not do that.
Let's just. Well, that's 2 words combined. Black hole is. I would put it.
Singularity.
Thank you. Yeah, that'll work. We'll throw that out there.
Actually,
go ahead, Blackout.
That kind of sums up how bad this anime is.
No, hey, throw 1 more word.
That being 1 more word, though.
No, I'm going to go with the original word Spud said. NSFW. That literally put in there, perfectly rounded out.
Yeah, the 4 words we should have chosen are not safe for work.
I mean, we could do worse. We could do worse. Berserk of Gluttony is just as bad.
It's bad, but I don't know if it's just as bad.
I like Berserk of Gluttony, thank you, though.
Well, I like both of those.
It's good and bad, but it's really good at points and really bad at others.
Embarrassing. That's a good one.
It's like if I name one of my favorites, Spud is going to literally walk off the podcast.
No, unless it's something that doesn't exist. Is it something that doesn't exist?
Banished from the heroes party, I live as I please.
Oh, I don't hate it. I just think it's boring. And poorly told.
Okay, that I can agree on. Poorly told? Yes. 100%.
I'm sure it's enjoyable.
Is it a bad anime?
No, it's not. It's not a bad. Fuck my camera.
No. You want to know what a bad anime is? I'm gonna tell you what a bad anime is. World Trigger is a terrible anime.
Whoa!
No.
That is bold.
No. As a friend of mine, Tony said it best. How the fuck is the main character the lamest, useless ass motherfucker in the entire series? He has no real good skills except for being a half-ass tactician. That's about it.
I mean, you could say the same thing for. Oh God, it's one of my favorites, and I can't. My memory is bad today.
So I win. I just wanted to know so I could win.
No, you don't win because I got a fucking.
World Trigger, I will say this: it's a 50-50 for me. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but I wouldn't say it's.
But it's not good. It's legit not good.
I mean, it's not
okay.
great,
but it's not. It's mid.
Yeah, it's mid. I agree, 100%. Do I agree that it's lower on the worst list? No.
So here is my middle finger to you going up against. Oh, he's only a tactician. No, it's gone. How a realist hero rebuilt the kingdom. He's really only a tactician,
Okay, but he's actually a smart tactician. He's not a half-ass tactician.
I'm
If
not
you
gonna
play,
lie. You ready to hear the fun part about that Black Up though?
sure.
Mhm.
So I love this slice of life, right? I love that slice of life, 100%. The problem with it is he is smart because he reads a lot of books and stuff, right? The downfall to this is that his backups, like all the people that he recruits, half of them are smarter than him.
You're right, but that's the beauty of being a good tactician. Is you get people smarter than you that for some reason decide to rely on you to be leader and will basically help your ass out.
You want to
Intelligence
know
and
why they
leadership are two
rely on
different
him to
things.
be leader in that series? You ready? Because the king relied on him to be the leader because he was summoned
Y'all.
as the hero.
See, I'm
why.
not allowing that. We're not going to do this.
I love the anime though, 100%. Love the anime. I've watched it all. I'm a slice of life fan. That's a slice of life in my book. I love it.
I fully agree. It starts as an isekai, but it reads as a slice of life.
Correct. Love it 100%. Now,
hell, it's not even isekai; it's just ise.
No, you want to know what the worst anime that I've ever watched that's an isekai? Reborn as a vending machine. I hated that.
Motherfucker, we are fighting.
You can go ahead throw the first.
That was an amazing, adorable little 12-shot.
Stupidest.
You can go entirely fuck yourself. That was a great anime.
No, it is not. The moment I saw that thing turn into a panty machine, I was done. Good.
No, that was awesome.
No,
it was epic.
Yes, it was. It was epic.
Okay.
He got the people.
It was
away
defensive.
Yeah.
Oh, my sweet.
Okay, so he, in my opinion, the vending machine, right? He was amazing because he remembers all the because there's vending machines out in Japan for that.
I know, but
on the street,
it's just like being reincarnated as a sword to me.
Brother man, what's wrong with that series?
I haven't seen that one yet, but that's actually on my list because I think it's going to be good.
Nothing's wrong with that series either. The only problem is because he is a sword. Like he dies, he becomes a sword, right? He actually gains powers over time by
nothing wrong with that.
But he can control himself.
Yeah, so there's no point for him to have a partner.
The reason he has a partner, no. In the series, remember what he says. He's the master. He's not a partner. He's the master.
Yeah, there is no point for her to even be there.
Yes, there is.
Hold on. Speaking
hold on. He's protecting her.
Yes. So I'm throwing this out there as a Dungeons and Dragons tabletop dork. Okay, I have played many games where I play as the item, and it's an NPC that I'm not really controlling, and it's so much fun. So the reincarnated as a sword, reincarnated as a vending machine, what they are is fun.
It was fun. Like some people are like, "Oh, it's goofy because it's a vending machine. It's not."
Well, the concept is stupid, but it's so well executed that it's just fun.
No, what? No. You want to know what the fun one was?
If you say some shit that I think you're just trying to dig at me, man.
Do you love your mom and her 2-hit multi-attack?
Okay, that was
fun. Is the greatest thing to watch.
Okay. I'm glad you went with that one because I actually really like that one.
Yeah, I'm like, yeah, shut up.
And on top of that, how much? This is also what scares me though about that one. You ready? How much she loves her son.
It is.
That's kind of creepy, but we just let it be.
No, you don't let that slide. We're gonna throw that out there.
We've been letting Oni-chan slide for years. Okay,
dude.
I would like to bring up another anime that we have not really talked about.
Go ahead.
I have a feeling you've both watched this, but you don't really think about it. God's Games We Play.
Yeah, I told y'all about that. Y'all
fucking love it. I've been watching this since day one. Talk about y'all don't.
Yeah, same here. Love the latest episode too. So.
Oh yeah, the conceptually it's amazing. The animation.
His rival even agreed to let him be the leader.
I mean, it's because he lost the bet, but that's.
I mean, it's not just because he lost the bet, but he actually.
Not just, but yeah.
If you watch the latest one,
yeah.
He actually agrees with everything the leader's doing. So.
Oh, I love the like the twists and turns in that put Shyamalan to fucking shame.
Shyamalan. Okay, we're not going to bring Shyamalan to anything because he's not a good movie director or writer.
Yeah, he is. He
No,
used to
he's
be.
not.
He used to be.
I'm gonna bring up two movies that we're not supposed to bring up.
Those movies don't exist.
No,
No,
because
neither
if
of them.
you're going to say he's a good writer, I'm gonna give you two
I
movies.
said used to be. Used to
Nope.
be.
Okay.
Nope.
You did say used to be though, but go ahead. I want to
But-
listen. What are the two
The,
movies?
the last Airbender. Know how I did not give it the proper name,
Oh, there's a reason for that.
and then we're gonna go with Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh my god, he did do that one.
Yeah.
He
I
did do that
forgot
one.
about that
Yeah.
one. Oh my god. I actually saw that in theaters and I was like, the fuck is this?
You went and spent your money in the movie theater for the
Oh.
biggest dumpster fire that has ever hit motion pictures.
Yes. Okay.
I did too.
Okay.
I did too.
Okay, so let's be very, very clear to our viewership here. The year was what, 2004? The internet was still relatively young. You couldn't find out things. You had the trailer to go on, and that was it. YouTube wasn't even born yet.
Yes, it was. What the fuck?
YouTube came out in 2006, motherfucker.
YouTube was out in 2004. You dingles.
Googling.
I want this fight. This is awesome.
What the hell?
2005, actually. It was December 15th, 2005. Might as well have been goddamn 2006.
Oh my god. All right. So your ass didn't have a television back then to look at a trailer.
I saw the trailer.
No, he said he saw the trailer, but
And
he
that
didn't
was
get to see the
all we
movie.
had.
So logically, you thought that was a good thing to go watch.
Yeah.
I mean,
Did you saw the trailer, right?
Yeah, and
I've
I
seen
didn't
the
see, and I chose not to go watch it.
I went and straight up watched it.
That trailer didn't show anything that looked like it looked like, like, why is he so pasty?
No. I said it best. Why is Goku white?
Well, I mean, he's a Saiyan. Who's to say what he looks like?
Why does Goku not actually have an energy attack but bullshit?
Mm.
Why can Goku not fly? Where is the Nimbus cloud?
That was not in the trailer.
Oh, hold on, let's keep going. Where is the Nimbus cloud?
I
None of
didn't
this
say
was in the
I
trailer.
liked it. I didn't say I liked it. I
But
said,
you stayed to the end.
yeah, I paid
Yeah.
money.
I'm gonna watch it. No, so remember how I said this, and I'm gonna repeat it one last time. I watch stuff all the way through to get the full picture.
If I pay for it, I'm getting the whole thing.
By the way, I like your alien pop.
Oh yeah, me and him are having a whole conversation. I'm just like, yeah, bro, I don't get it either. Like something's wrong with one of them, and I'm trying to figure out which one.
Hey, I know something's wrong with
Look,
me, but that's part of the life of an artist.
Coach is an artist. He comes out. He has to watch the good and the bad, just to see everything.
Yep.
Coach is the watcher.
That movie is worse than Transformers 7.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I agree 100%.
Yeah.
And that was a bad pill to swallow, and I wouldn't pay to watch that movie.
I would argue and say that Dragon Ball Evolution.
I didn't watch that one in theaters.
Yeah, I haven't seen a movie in theaters in fucking forever. But I would say Dragon Ball Evolution was actually worse than The Last Airbender.
That's a low bar.
I know.
To be
I know.
worse than.
We're talking about a tier list that's all in F tier, but like
No.
Last Airbender was like DF and Dragon Ball Evolution was FF.
No,
I
Dragon
agree.
Ball Z is FE. Like it starts its own brand new tier at that point.
They were both dumpster fires. Just one of them had tires in the dumpster.
Oh, my soul hurts a little bit, just a little bit.
Don't be too
See.
sad.
Oh,
It's okay.
season 3 of The Irregular at Magic High School. Sorry, I'm getting us off the
It's already
ShamWow
out.
topic.
I'm actually loving it so
I
far.
haven't
also
watched
love it.
yet.
I also love it. You should. It's fucking amazing.
Nah, I haven't watched season 2 yet.
Oh God, yo, dude, season 2 was lit.
Okay, so here's the season 2 was lit. Season 1 everybody thought was a little underwhelming.
Really?
To be
I
fair,
liked it.
I thought it was just like, to be fair, season 2 was already out when I
No.
watched season 1, so I went straight into it.
Yeah, to be fair for me, when season 1 ended, so many good anime came out at that exact moment.
And that's fair. It's easy to get distracted.
Like Reincarnated Slime season 2 came out, then fucking what was it?
What, season 1? No, you talking about when season 2 came out?
Yeah, when season 2 came out.
Okay, I was
it got
season 1's
buried.
been out for a long time.
Yeah, I was season 2.
When season 2 came out, it did get a little buried if you weren't like really in on it.
Yeah.
Well, see, remember, I watch a lot, so I bury myself in anime anyway. So
can we just? I don't even know if this counts as out of pocket. I want to talk about Shield Hero real quick because I've been seeing a lot of people dogging on season 2. I liked season 2.
Season 2 was trash.
No, it wasn't. It wasn't season 1, but it was not bad.
Well, you have to look at here's the problem with Rising of the Shield Hero, right?
Mm-hmm.
So loved season 1. We all fell in love with it, right?
Yep.
Because of the growing up they did together, everything basically as building.
Yeah.
Okay, season 2 was a build, decrease, rebuild.
Yeah, I liked that.
Oh, I did too. No. But you have to think about the populace that want it to keep moving forward, not drop back down, and then keep going.
When your main character uses a shield, you can't keep ramping up, otherwise it'll get stupid.
I gotta mute business.
Okay, it was already kind of stupid because you're fighting a turtle, and then none of y'all as like the heroes decided to work together. So of course y'all do the same shit over and over. It doesn't work. Then you get transported to a whole nother world. So we got like a sidebar.
Yeah, so that's what happens when you have literal children in charge of saving the world.
No, this is what happens when 3 people think they're better than the other person.
That too.
The other person has more common sense.
Yes, exactly. And a lot of that common sense was like, this is how the world really works because people turn on you in a fucking instant. Like, you know, like he had a better perspective on the world, so he was able to do better things.
You're right.
Season 2 established a lot of things for the world of Shield Hero, and I fucking loved it.
I did not like the first half of Shield Hero. The second half of Shield Hero season 2,
Spirit Turtle arc, but you did like the Otherworld arc.
Yes, because that made sense.
That's fair. That's fair.
That built. I was like, wait, so there's a whole nother world where their weapons work differently, and that made me go,
different weapons. It's different weapons, but they work the same way.
But they work the same. Yeah, that's why I was like, that makes sense.
Yeah.
And now that's a whole new world, and it explains why my girl with the fan is an asshole. She's like, yo, I've actually had shit I've gone through. I lost one of my best friends because of this bullshit. And I'm sick of fighting this fight.
But they had to have the Spirit Turtle arc for one, because the Spirit Beast arc is coming up at the end of season, after, I think in season 4.
Yes.
And I think the next fight is the Phoenix, which is going to be awesome.
Which is going to be 10 times more harder. Yep. And I was glad for season 3 because I felt like the fucking other heroes needed the reality check, which they got.
Yes. But they never had a reason to be brought low. Like if they just gone from, oh, we don't trust the shield guy, to all of a sudden, well, he was proven innocent, so we're friends now, that would have felt like bullshit. But if they were brought up by, oh, you're the heroes, oh, look, you ain't shit, you need the shield.
Here's my problem. The only person that really hasn't been brought low is Spirit Hero. That's because he's too stupid to realize it.
He kind of got brought low because his one remaining fan abandoned him and robbed him.
I mean, to be fair, she robbed everybody.
That's true. She's the real villain of the fucking show.
Sure, she's been the villain. Like, I'm not even mad at the king, because when you learn the shit he's going through, that kind of makes you go, he's not bad.
Well, the prophecy said that the shield hero would destroy his family. It probably should have gone on to say, if you fuck with him.
If you don't trust him. See, if you had treated him nicely, he probably wouldn't have fucked with you.
It would never have been a problem.
And
so he's probably the victim of like a half prophecy.
Yeah.
So
Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Go. Well, I'm just saying, like, he did bring it all upon himself by doing what he did, but he was a little victimized by the story.
Can we also talk about how Shield Hero literally worked the hardest out of all of them because he had to do everything the hard way?
Yep.
This man acquired more skills, and it wasn't skills for his weapon; it was actually real life skills.
Yep.
I learned how to craft jewelry that I can
Yep.
make magical weapons without using a table.
Exactly.
I actually own deeds to towns and property.
Yep.
I've made allies to the point where if we don't fucking figure out our shit, there's a bitch over there that's a chicken that will fuck all of us up. And she
Yep.
literally stated, I'll kill all y'all, we'll start this shit again.
Yep.
Let's not and say we really messed with her.
Which should be mentioned was part of season 2 during the Spirit Turtle arc.
No, that was in season 1.
Oh, I meant when she
it.
actually. I meant when she actually came out to like make good on that threat.
Yeah.
And ended up being like, okay, but if you have to stop the Spirit Turtle yourself, or you're all dead.
I mean, we're all dead either way. I'm like, we're all dead either way.
But like, it was Shield Hero. It was the fact that he's, despite his grumpy demeanor, is reasonably grumpy demeanor, he makes friends wherever he goes. Right? Because he actually tries, and that's the only reason they stopped the Spirit Turtle is because he was willing to make friends with people.
Can we just talk about the fucking mad scientist who kind of fucked them over in season 3?
Yes.
And I was kind of pissed off about that. I'm like, yo, did you really make them drop 30 levels apiece?
Well, I feel like that's not. I mean, it's a big deal, but it's not unrecoverable.
I'm just like, well, damn, like let this man live.
Yeah. Well, and that's really the only way they can ramp up the Shield Hero, the show, is to have setbacks, not constantly, but regularly.
I mean, I can understand that and I can respect that. I'm just like, well, damn.
From a fan standpoint, it does hurt, but I feel like it should not be taken as a bad thing from a story point.
I'm going to say this as myself. I wouldn't have helped the other heroes. Not even going to lie. I looked at them when they were in their lowest point and been like, this sucks to be you, doesn't it?
Yeah. No, I would have struggled to not feel the same way.
Yeah, be like, I shouldn't help you last, but I'm going to help you anyway.
Well, I mean, he didn't really have a choice because the four heroes working together is supposed to be the only way to defeat the Spirit Beasts.
And I feel like that's bullshit. Because these motherfuckers don't want to work together. Luckily, Nafumi has like so many people in his camp that can help other people train.
Yes. And that goes back to his nature of making friends despite his demeanor. And that's what his like real hero power is, if you want to call it that.
Right?
So yeah, that's when we talk about Shield Hero, like I feel like season 2 gets way too much hate.
Like, no, I get where you're saying it gets a lot of hate, but I feel like some of that hate is kind of justified in certain aspects.
If you only look at it from a power scaler's point of view, yes.
It's not even the power scaler's point of view. It feels like the first couple of episodes don't feel like there's an actual threat, and it doesn't feel like anything got really resolved. It feels like everything that started in season 1 through 12, episodes 1 through 12 were null and void and didn't get started.
Well, it's not that they didn't get started because the bad feelings about the Shield Hero were still there. Like there were still areas of the country and of the world where he had to be really careful.
Which to me didn't make sense because it's like y'all all hate me for me just being here, but yet if it wasn't for me, all the other heroes would have died. Like right now, to a church, to a crazy pope.
Yep.
Who? Let's talk about how the Pope was basically sacrificing humans.
No, I agree.
Yet these mofos had the nerve to be like, hey, trust in the Pope. Why? Why should I trust in the Pope?
So you only saw Nafumi's point of view. From the other heroes and the other people, like the Pope's been around for a long ass time in charge of the 3 Heroes Church.
Yeah.
And like probably helping people and shit.
It was supposed to be the 4 Heroes Church, but they just knocked him off. They didn't like what he was doing.
Yes. Well, Hey, welcome back.
Welcome back. We're just having a thing where I'm kind of annoyed at the church and Shield Hero because they're a bunch of fucking dicks.
Facts.
Oh, 100%.
All I'm saying is that season 2 gets too much hate. I
Yeah,
feel
man.
like from a literary standpoint, it made sense, and I didn't see any fault with it.
Yeah, well, season 2, like I said, it was good because it had its own set on how it was
Yes.
supposed to be portrayed. Everybody didn't like it because
Because it wasn't season 1. It was
Well,
it was a
100%.
completely different from season 1.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't the same ever. It wasn't supposed to be the same though.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, if you would have just made it the same, made it derivative,
It's
that would
like
have been boring.
how currently people are mad at slime because I thought that's why I brought this sucker up because
You're not wrong.
people are mad at slime for the same reason, but logically I had to look at it as A, they're world building.
Yes.
3, they're doing what's called in the story called you actually do plot to make shit make sense.
Yeah, you can't just have a cute character spout exposition in a long. Like, you can do that in a 12-shot, but you can't do that in a long-running series.
This is a long-running series.
If
gives
people
multiple...
have caught up to slime currently,
Which
it seems like there's the other person who has been pulling the strings this whole time.
Well, there's a couple people. There's a couple of different groups that are pulling strings, and they're starting to get like their comeuppance.
Yeah, and then now one's trying to get in the way of everybody else, which is not going to be a good look.
So I think what needs to be recognized is that Reincarnated as a Slime is running into the same issues that my favorite one, Overlord, is running into, is that once you are in charge of shit, you have to talk about political shit.
Yeah.
And for some people, a lot of people, they think that that's boring, especially in a power-hungry anime.
I hate to say this, but you ready to hear about the slime incident? About the political shit?
Uh-huh.
So, do you think Rimuru is in charge right now?
No.
No. He is he's in the car, but he's not at the wheel.
Right.
He's in the trunk going, "Stop doing bad things."
Remember him at the table. He's like,
right. Well, let's put money on the wood on this, because Diablo set up a whole goddamn plan to shit. Didn't run it by him at all.
He was ordered to do that by Rimuru.
He was ordered to just settle it. But as Diablo did, he set up a whole board game plan of getting shit done. That kind of hasn't gone the way he wanted it to.
But here's the thing. So Diablo is, first of all, the primordial. We already know that.
Basically.
Yeah, 1 of 4, but yeah.
Well, yeah, but he is a primordial. Primordial. Okay, but he's also one of the strongest out there, right?
Yes.
Or the strongest. Okay. Now, let's state, for instance, because we have Rimuru that gave permission to do certain things, and somebody decided to do a little bit more than they were asked.
Essentially, Diablo was told to take over a country and was not given specifics on how to do it.
And he decided to go ham.
Scorched Earth. He went Scorched Earth with it. And
you know why? Because they treated Rimuru dirty.
But to be fair, a lot of his squad would have done the same thing.
A lot of the squad would have just blown up the fucking country.
As Shinon stated in her fight in this recent episode, I was ordered not to kill you, so I'm going to be nice. Blows off ear.
Hold on. No. Didn't blows off ear because of that. She wasn't gonna do that.
Yeah, an ear that will not listen doesn't need to be here.
Coldest
fucking line. The coldest fucking line.
Demonstrates my strength really quick. I break your pathetic shield that does absolutely nothing to me.
Yep.
Oh, that was your strongest attack? Unfortunately, because of my unique skill, Master Chef, I can cut through anything. So, yeah, no. Please stop.
No. It's not that she can just cut through anything. That is true about her skill, but what cuts through anything that is created of holy or spiritual power? Her sword,
which is made by the greatest fucking dwarven masters
which was based off of who? Come on.
Nope, I'm not saying it. Nope. You can go ahead and say it. I won't say it.
It's a ruin. You're gonna find out later on in this series more, but
Yes.
I'm not gonna ruin that for you. So, anyways, the sword itself has a unique skill that y'all don't know about yet.
Well, they briefly talk about how there's a rule-changing skill in play.
Oh yeah, no, they did talk about it. Her sword basically changes the rules of things. I had to remember what he was talking about. Because they mentioned it that what's her name sword that Rimuru is fighting can also do that. That's why she's doing certain things.
Yes. It specifically states that it bends the rules.
Correct. Yeah, hers doesn't bend. She literally breaks them and just goes, yeah, that doesn't apply.
She dispels.
It's like,
essentially, yeah.
No, her sword, states, remember the original fight in Season 2, Part 2, against
yeah.
one of the other demon lords. Clayman. Right? Remember this. She fought him. Let me rephrase that. Destroyed him.
No, she pummeled him.
Wrecked his shit.
She beat...
With that sword.
Now, I hate to say this, and I never thought I would use a Naruto reference in any conversation we ever pull here. She did a Princess Tsunade to him, and then decided to use her sword. And that's what made it worse.
Well, so she used her sword before she used it on him, though. Against what? Come on.
The puppet.
Yes.
The puppet, exactly.
The puppets.
Correct. And that's when they couldn't do shit.
Because Clayman is a puppet master, but he's also a what? He's a puppet master. He's a death man. Thank you. What do they have all in common? What did his puppets and him have in common?
Magic, souls.
If they die...
Oh, they come back.
They come back because
unless you change
soul.
The rules.
Unless you bend or break the spellbind.
And she broke all the spellbinds.
Because what did Rimuru state about that sword? It devours souls.
That's right. That's isn't that like a season 1 callback?
That's a season 2 callback.
No, season 2, part 2. Thank you.
Yeah. But can we sidebar for this? Can we talk about how each one of Rimuru's people was like, you guys look bored. Come on.
I got you.
And then takes everyone and systematically beats the bricks off of them to the point they come back. Half of the Holy Knights look like they just went through the worst ass whooping of their life.
Oh, out of all the battles, dude? Hold on. Dude, all the battles, right? Like you said, after the main where Rimuru and
I forget her name, like
we're just gonna call Another World. They're standing each in front of each other.
Yep.
Straight up. Like standing in front of each other. And they're looking, Rimuru, her looking at everybody to start walking towards them. After all their battles happened.
Yeah.
Everybody but Rimuru's party is beaten the hell out of, dude. Just destroyed.
Yeah. People are
mentally broken.
People like holding the eye.
Arms.
The only person that didn't look like she was mad that she lost was the girl fighting my ninja man, and she just had like a whole smile on her face.
No,
I'm like,
no, she wasn't smiling. She was
blushing.
Like, not just blushing. She was like hard, like.
I just want to say this. We knew what happened.
Yeah, you know there was some interaction, and then she was like, "Ooh."
I think she got tied up for the whole fight and liked it.
Yeah, I think so too. Like,
no, remember she's the masculine. Like, come on, she's the one that she was like, "Don't make me do that." And then
I do like that we learned in this episode that there are legendary class items.
Yeah,
and the fact that
the sword,
her sword was that powerful. Also, sidebar, this is the only time to say this. So y'all just stole fucking Ezra Scarlet's transformation from Fairy Tail. I'm not gonna let that slide.
Okay, rephrase this though. I love how you state this, but rephrase that because it's not a full transformation.
You did steal, but you paid homage to that because she did a similar transformation style. I was like, so we just Ezra Scarlet this.
This is what I was telling Spud about the other day, because here's one thing I don't like about Kaiju number 8. I like Kaiju number 8. No. I love it. I'm just not. It's a reminiscing because they're talking about kaiju. We've already been talking about kaiju. We've already
For
seen
you, it's
anime about
derivative.
kaiju. It's uber derivative to me. Now, do I hate it? No. By no means do I hate it. Is it my cup of tea all the time? No, it's not.
It's fine.
But that's what I'm saying. Everybody has their cup of tea. I'm still watching it. I like it. I just don't love it.
Well, no,
Now,
I collect kaiju. That's why I'm just like, yeah, I get it.
No, that's perfectly cool. Because I'm a big Godzilla fan. Godzilla is a kaiju, 100%. But if you think about it, he's good and evil. Or she, let me rephrase that, she is good and evil. But
I really want to say Godzilla is the they them.
Godzilla, I believe, is female because Godzilla lays eggs.
No, the only reason I say that is because the gender switches depending on the movie and year.
Well, no.
That's true.
Well, damn, you're not wrong there.
It changes depending on the movie and what time period we're talking in that movie.
But so Godzilla is technically a mythical creature, blah blah blah. Anyways, in their subject, kaijus are also considered mythical.
Yes.
Think about this. But where did kaijus come from? In its own route. Come on. Where did they base kaijus off of?
Japanese mythology.
Which came from where?
Japan.
Where did Godzilla
just
come
say
from?
It, dude. Just say it.
So this is the derivative part. So Godzilla was first ever. Kaijus came out right after, and they looked very similar to Godzilla.
Okay.
So Godzilla is number one kaiju, in my opinion.
All right.
But see, here's the problem. We've already had Godzilla animes. We've already had all these different types of animes where there's kaiju that fight Godzilla as well.
Mm-hmm.
So what I'm saying is, like, it's derivative for me because we're just bringing another anime into where there's kaiju.
You actually
and we now have mechas.
A good point that I need to just put in this look. Okay, anime community. This is my opinion. This is not the opinion of my co-host.
Mm-hmm.
Stop bitching that the goddamn anime is not a 1-for-1 of the goddamn manga.
Okay, yes.
I'm
I agree.
sick of it.
Yeah.
If y'all want that to happen, then what's the point of anybody watching?
It's not going to happen, first of all.
Secondly, do y'all know how expensive it is to animate shit? You can't get 100% all the time.
Well, and it should also be said that there's a reason why certain creative licenses are taken from manga and manhwa to anime.
Yes.
The big one being that sometimes the things that do translate on a frozen panel do not do well in animation at all.
Well, and some things are not allowed.
That as well. The rules are much different from manga to anime. A good example is Solo Leveling, because they changed his look.
If you want to talk about bloody and gory, they didn't just change his look, but they
that was one of the big complaints is that they changed his powered up look.
Yeah, they dialed it back.
More aggressive. Yeah.
No, it was more aggressive because they kept the childlike looking one in the actual manga.
Hey. Black up.
Yes, sir.
You fucked up
Change your screen.
Oh, I did.
Yeah. He said fuck. Fuck.
Son of a bitch.
My screen back the way it was.
No, it is now, but it wasn't.
Yeah, I know it did before I didn't do that. Probably.
I got you. Okay. That's what we were like saying that for. Okay. But so back on topic. The only reason I stated those was just derivative standpoints. That's all.
No, you're fine.
Well,
that's it.
And this is where he and I diverge. I'm not going to say disagree, but diverge, because I do agree that it is derivative, but I feel like it's well done enough that it is allowable as its own entity.
I never disagreed with that. I agree 100%.
Well, and that's why I said we diverge and not disagree.
Right. I agree with that. I think they can make whatever they want as long as it's good enough to be a somewhat decent anime or
now I will say
out there.
I will say I do have a problem with Kaiju number 8, and that's the pacing.
Okay.
And we talked about this. Should we wait?
No, you're good. You can keep it. He said, "Go ahead." He said he would be right back. He's
I
taking care of the
missed it
dog.
completely.
Or yeah,
I think it's a cat, but
cat. My bad, cat.
Oh yeah. So I find the pacing to be a little bit difficult to manage because each episode is más o menos 20 minutes long.
Yep.
And it only ever feels like it covers 5 minutes of content.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, but there's times where it covers like 3 pages of content,
and it feels like it skips things.
Correct.
And that's why I say my issue with Kaiju 8 is it's definitely the pacing because
I like it. But
they're
like
doing
said,
a good job, but
it's not my cup of tea. But I don't hate it.
I think it's enjoyable, but not likable. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I see where you're coming from, but I mean, you have people
unless
that
things
do
change,
like that. No,
and that's fair.
You do have. I mean, everybody has their own opinion, right? So
yeah.
But at the end of the day, you're gonna have people who really like Kaiju number 8 because it's that action, but also has like certain things going on with it.
Yeah.
Whereas for me, it's the nostalgia of having all these other animes where they're bringing in something that's already kind of been. Even though we have all these animes that are isekais and they've already kind of been, that's why it's still like I like them, but I don't hate them, but I don't think they're the best.
Fair.
Okay, so that's what I mean. Like they're derivative as well. Like even some of the newer ones, right?
Yeah.
They're derivative as hell. But do I hate them? No. Do I like them? Yeah. But do I think they're some of the greatest? No. By no means.
And that's entirely fair.
Yeah, 100%. Even on your end, like we watched something that's we've seen something similar, but not exactly. We watched Apothecary Diaries.
Oh.
Rarely do you find something like that.
That anime was one of the rare examples of perfection.
Okay, sorry, I'm back.
You good?
Oh.
We were just talking about how I think we agreed that Kaiju number 8 is, at least from our perspective, enjoyable but not necessarily likable because there's enough things quote unquote wrong with it that wouldn't make me want to rewatch it. Now, they do have more episodes to go this season. No, I love watching it.
No, we love it. But do we think it's like some of the greatest? No. Do we
not
think
even
it's
close.
Bad though? No, it's not bad at all. And then we got you, Black Up, that loves kaijus. Like you're a kaiju fan.
I'm a very big kaiju fan. And like
no, 100%. But see, this works around with you a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though you also agree there's some things that could have definitely changed within the series.
Okay. Here's my 2 cents on it. Kaiju number 8 is great for what it is if you know what you're going into.
Yeah.
Like, that's what we're talking about.
Yeah, I'm a kaiju fan, so I love watching kaiju. But I will admit to 3 things. The pacing, trash.
We covered the pacing.
We covered. Got it.
The animation they're doing is kind of bad in certain spots if you've been around long enough to watch.
They're taking some
good and bad.
They're taking shortcuts.
Yeah.
And I can also see where you're censoring certain things and not censoring certain things.
Okay, agreed.
I can see that.
It doesn't stick out as much to people who aren't as big a kaiju fans, but I do see what you're talking about.
I get where you're going from, but
no, I'm a kaiju fan. That's the problem. Like I am a kaiju fan.
You can see the bullshit, like I see the bullshit, and just go.
Right, but remember, I told you I'm more of the kaiju on the Godzilla side than I am of.
I'm more of like general kaiju. That's why I like to learn all about.
I'm more nostalgic.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna step out of my own opinion for a second here. What if we think about this anime as a sort of entrance to the Kaijuverse / Monsterverse?
Then they're doing a terrible job.
And that's the problem.
I wouldn't say they're doing terrible, but I wouldn't say they're doing great either.
Well, it doesn't explain why kaiju.
They're not doing 3 things, which is annoying me. A, you can't just make someone a kaiju and not explain where kaiju come from.
Correct.
That's the fuck thing.
That's what I meant by why kaiju.
Hey, 1 second, guys. Keep going though. You're good.
2, some of the animation lags, like I can clearly see where y'all really didn't put effort in, and then y'all decided to put effort in,
Yeah.
it really unbalances your anime.
Yeah.
3, there's no lore building.
That's sort of part of the first point, but yeah.
But no, it's like it's really bad when I just can look and go, you're not building your story. It's just cool, flashy fights
Now,
or
all of these
flashy one punches.
all of these criticisms do need to be with the caveat that we actually do like watching this.
Like I know, don't get me wrong. I watch it every week. If you look at my Crunchyroll right now, Kaiju number 8 was just watched an hour ago.
I will say I don't think I'll ever go back for a rewatch.
So to be fair, this is a one and done for you.
Yeah.
Okay. For me though, I might go back on a second rewatch after I possibly, if they give a season 2.
Well, if they give us that's a different story.
But see, other than that, it's one and done for me as well for a little while. I
Yeah.
might go back and watch it later. When I mean later, I mean like multiple seasons, series later. But
for me, this is the put in the background while I'm doing something. Like when I'm editing videos, this is me just putting this on in the background while I edit.
Yes.
It's not something I'm going to pay attention to a second time.
Yeah.
For now.
But I mean, if the ending can prove to me,
my turn, BRB.
Oh, you're good. If the ending can prove to me that it's turning out that it will end pretty well, well at the end, I might go back and rewatch the beginning in a little bit more in depth and more serious, just to get everything to a T. And that's what I am about my anime in general. One thing that Spud found out from the other night, because he asked me a couple questions, right? And he asked me for a couple more just general input and a couple other recommendations for anime. And so I gave him a couple recommendations, right? And he threw out that I give really good recommendations for anime to watch that, he usually don't normally would watch and thinks it, could be bad, but it turns out to be decent, right? And then 2 is he found out what type of anime here, what type of fan I am of anime and what I do when I watch
Yes, exactly.
So for me, one thing that Spud picked out and what I kind of explained to him is I'm a what you call an all-rounder anime. I'm an artist. I like picking out, figuring out. I like to dissect an anime to the T.
Okay, I can see that.
I will watch it, and this is why, like, I just keep to myself and I giggle, I laugh, things like that a lot of times in our podcast because I get both sides. And this is why I'm always telling you, I'm not on your side, I'm not on his side. I get where both of you are coming from, but I'm a little bit more leaning towards this or towards this.
I would say for myself, if I had to generalize what I am as an anime fan, I'm a story builder. Like, I love when anime builds my story up.
But see, Spud is a story as well.
Well, sort of. I'm a storyteller. Even if the story is not necessarily good, so long as it's presented well, I can enjoy it.
I'm considered what you call the Sherlock Holmes of anime.
Yeah, I'm a story builder. As long as your story builds up to maybe a great finale or something that actually will tie everything in, I'm okay with it.
And I'm okay with plot holes, so long as it's presented well.
So, like I said, I'm the Sherlock Holmes that I find out, does it really have a decent story? Okay, well, if it does, cool. Does it have a background story to this? Okay, cool. Is the plot going well with the story? If not, I mean, that's the thing. Or cool if it is. And then you have your sequels. Okay, are they, correct off? Is there derivations of these, plots and stories? I go through like a list in my head every time I'm watching. Okay, is it about this? Is it about this? Is it about this? And then I'll start asking myself questions as I'm watching.
Sorry, go ahead.
Go ahead.
No,
you're fine.
Well, I was going to say, I feel like you have such a tie to art history, or not art history, but art theory, that leaving the object as it is almost anathema for you.
Yeah, it's impossible. Not lie to you.
Whereas Black Up, the way I've been like, we've been doing these episodes for a while now, and I think I've got a good handle on how you guys go about things. I feel like you like yours to make sense completely. Like,
or would you mean story wise or
story-
in general?
well, in general, but mostly story wise.
Yes, if your story does not make sense, my anime's ruined. I'm just gonna walk away.
Right. And I feel like it's because you follow a logical path whenever you're watching something. For me, I've always said that the only purpose of art is to convey a feeling. And so that's why I'm okay with plot holes. I'm okay with sometimes poor animation. Like, if the whole thing's shit, then I'm not going to watch it. But, the animation doesn't have to be consistent for me because it's the conveyance that matters. And I realize that we have gone from, hey, we're stupid anime fans to, hey, we're actually like legitimate artists here.
Are you holding your hand up for the next turn? Or
yes,
are you saying...
I know I was going to just make a comment really quick, but I wanted to let him finish his point.
Okay. What's up?
Go ahead, man.
I was going to say, to be fair, I watched, I don't know if anybody else here, but I watched Odd Taxi, which doesn't have great animation.
But it does make sense.
The story
makes sense, but it doesn't have great animation. Like, I'm one of those people, like, I like stories. I like someone who can give me a well-crafted, just so I don't even need to see it. That's why I read too goddamn much. I read too much. Stop using cuss words. Right? We got things.
Yeah, motherfucker, quit cussing.
You know what?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. I got it. Yeah. Did you unmute yourself finally?
Yes, I did.
Oh man.
Okay. We got to the point though. For me though, it's both of those. Like, I love how y'all were pointing out you like your story, whereas Spud likes story, but at the same time he also don't mind if it kind of goes off topic a little bit. I don't mind either one of those. I like a really amazing story. I like a story that can be kind of like wavy, wishy-washy in a way. The difference between y'all two and me, I depict everything.
You like the process.
No, I like all of it. The downfall to it is we all know this, I'm a slice of life guy. When straight 100%. I'm a big slice. But I love my action, my full combat, my gruesomeness. I love a dark path. We all love Overlord. Just saying, we like Overlord. Okay. Or, well,
if you don't, you're wrong.
Overlord's dark, but its story's good. Everything's good about Overlord. The downfall to Overlord, though, is they're trying to depict him as like the worst terrible guy. Yes and no. But see, like, that's what I go through. I will actually go through and be like, is the kingdom right here? Yes. Is the kingdom wrong here? Yes. No, that's my brain.
I can see your point with that because, as everybody here, I'm the biggest Tokyo Ghoul fan. I hated what they did to it.
Brother, man, you should see my Tokyo Ghoul figures.
Like,
I love Tokyo Ghoul.
I'll go out and break like the 3 boxes of manga I have just that, but
I feel like I'm the worst otaku here. I don't own a single thing of anime anything.
Look at this. Y'all ready? What's this shit? I don't. On my wall, Tokyo Ghoul. On my ceiling, Tokyo Ghoul. Like, that's straight up Tokyo Ghoul, bro. Like,
but here's my thing: because everybody looks at Kaneki that he's a scared child. I'm like, when he started that way, and then he saw the world for what it was.
Mm-hmm.
And then when he tried to change the world, he got fucked.
Yep.
Then he came back to try and fix it again. So I get what you're saying, where it's like there's more layers to, for example, Overlord than what people want to look at. Correct. But that could be going for a lot of anime.
Now, but that's what I'm talking about by all anime, because that's what I break down, though.
We say all
it's
this.
Not just one.
The real message of this part of the episode is that your English 3 teacher was right. It's more than just words on a page.
Yeah,
pay attention.
I actually owe her a call.
Yeah.
Like, I'm actually going to call and be like, yeah, you were right, my bad.
So,
unless they're talking about the Great Gatsby, that book is trash. And I don't give a shit about the symbolism in the Great Gatsby.
Because we're almost at a 2-hour mark. So I want to be like, are there anything y'all are excited for anime-wise coming?
Oshinoko 2!
Of course.
I'm excited for Sakamoto Days.
Also that.
because that was given a green light
And
to be made.
Hayaku.
Yeah, Hayako 3.
I don't. Don't take it wrong. Why I'm not excited? It's like how I'm not excited for One Piece because One Piece is going to be over next year. They literally said, and they made an announcement that they will not be playing it anymore in Japan January 2025.
You
I
ready
will
to
say-
hear? You ready to hear
Go ahead.
something though, and why? That we're not excited to watch some of the newer stuff because they're ending, right?
Yeah,
But here's the thing: when one thing ends, a new
another
thing
thing begins.
And
Plus-
just because something ends does not mean it should invalidate the enjoyment you had along the way.
Unless it's Soul Eater and it ends with a terrible ending. I'm just saying.
We don't
Fuck
talk
you,
about
dude.
Bruno.
Fuck
I won't
you.
forgive that. I won't forgive that. You can't say I'm wrong.
Soul Eater is the lost of anime.
God, man. Why'd they have to do them so dirty, man?
Like I said, don't get mad at me for telling the truth. But
God.
hey, my power of friendship in this fist can destroy it.
Death.
He's
Yeah.
literally a monster that's impervious to everything. But
And
friendship
gone.
works.
Oh,
Got it.
this is still in like the winds and rumors, but oh, the defense anime. Help. It's the girl playing the video game where she like specializes in defense.
Oh, Bafuri?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
rumors of a season 3.
Okay.
I'm excited for that.
There's rumors, or there are tidbits.
Well, if we're talking about rumors and such forth, I can give you a confirmed.
I can be excited about non-confirmed
No.
things. What are you excited for?
No, this is confirmed. X-Men 97 will have a season 2.
Oh yeah, you knew that was going to happen. That's the yeah.
Yeah, that is the best thing that Disney's put out for a while. We're not going to talk about that.
Let's be very, very clear about X-Men 97. The only reason that it's successful is because the people on the project actually like the source material.
Yes.
Disney has
understand.
Disney has absolutely stated that they for all like a lot of Marvel projects and whatnot is that they want people on the projects that don't know or do not like the source material so they can get new viewership, not continue old.
Okay.
So X-Men 97 is loved because it is a love letter to the X-Men that ended in 1997. And I've said
Yes.
this all my goddamn life. Every great endeavor that you ever do should be a love letter, even if it's just to yourself.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong, sir.
Because I'm a
Oh, yeah.
goddamn potato.
Spud will be a Spud.
I'm about to say, what does that have to do?
Believe it or not, Spud's a little acidic, so
And we have eyes.
it rubs off on
everywhere.
others.
We go with everything. Eyes everywhere. Just saying.
Look,
Spud life is perfection.
I'm excited for some like look, and I know people gonna mad at me because this is anime, but I get really excited for certain K dramas.
Okay,
Y'all
what is
get,
that?
y'all get the fuck over it. I don't care. All of Us Are Dead season 2 is coming out soon, and I'm really excited about that.
I'm not in that world at all, so I'll take your word for it. But I would like to say for
No,
K
All of
dramas
Us
and
Are Dead
K-pop,
was
none of that would have flown worldwide if it weren't for Psy and Gangnam Style.
Thank you.
True. I will not knock that.
Psy
okay.
Gangnam styled so that everyone else could run.
All of us were dead. Season 2, I think will be decent.
Yes.
Now, if it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset.
I'm also been praying and hoping for King's Avatar season 2, but I know I won't get it. But you know, I just pray.
Season 2's not coming out.
I know. I thought I'd try.
I do want to drop a quick slice of life recommendation for anyone who hasn't seen it.
Okay.
Horiyama.
I'll put it on my list.
It's
Now-
Horihemia. Hemia. Sorry. Yes. Not Horiyama.
No, the series is called Horiyama.
Hold on. Really?
I'm literally looking at it. Now, I will say you have to watch it in a specific order. You take season 1, you watch episodes 1 through 12. Then you watch season 2, then you finish season 1.
Okay.
Now, we might be getting a season 3. There is room for it. and they wrote it so that there should be more. Don't know if it's going to happen. Would be nice if it did, but the 2 seasons that sit are they're really good to watch.
All right. Here are some remake rumors, or that may or may not make people mad.
Talking about me, aren't you?
Is it HORIMIYA?
I know you just said letters, but for some reason, like I heard the letters, but my brain went. So, HORIMIYA.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Hori MIYA.
Yes.
Pronounce that.
Oh God, have I been dyslexic this whole time?
I think you have a little bit.
That's why I said it's
Horimiya.
Horihimia.
No, it's
All right.
Horimiya. You're adding in extra letters.
Remember the
Horimiya.
I, sir. Remember the I in Japan.
Yeah,
It's not
Miya.
No. Not English. Japanese. What is an I in Japan?
Isn't it a Y? I could be wrong, but I'm just like assuming.
Let's go through the pronunciation for you.
Nah, we're about to end.
All right, so here's the list of rumors of shit that's probably gonna get remade or remastered, whichever one you want to put it. Raid Master.
Really?
Yes.
I'm okay with this.
Yeah,
They said that this is a hard rumor, and I've only gotten like a half a source for this. History Strong Disciple is confirmed to maybe be remade next year.
They're already
it depends on how they do it.
That's not a rumor.
It's confirmed.
It's confirmed already.
I know Tokyo Ghoul is confirmed.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want to know why that's confirmed though? Get ready.
25th anniversary.
Well, not just that, but why is it fully confirmed though? Do you know?
Because the manga is fully out and they can do it the correct way.
Thank you.
So we'll get like 4 years of like great Tokyo bullshit.
I really hope so.
I will give it a second chance.
There's also
on the news, they better do it right.
There's also a rumor of Air Gear coming back, and I'm just like, I won't hold my breath because too many studios fight over that shit.
No, you know how many rumors of Air Gear coming back so far
Every
has
year?
been hit.
It's the same.
Like
there have been just as many.
There's already fan made Air Gear. Like,
there have been just as many Air Gear rumors as there's also a return of Legends of Dragoon.
Don't do that, Spud. Don't ever do that again.
Brother Matt,
I'm just saying there have been the same amount of rumors.
The Legend of Dragoon, if it came out, bro, you know how many people would be like fan drowning themselves?
It's a completely missed opportunity.
No, I'm gonna say bluntly, I will be the first person that is very moist in history.
Don't check yourself.
No, I'm not gonna check myself.
He's like, I'm gonna sit in it.
Pause.
No pause. Only go. If Legend of Dragoon is remade and I get to play it, I don't care if it's on PC, PlayStation, Nintendo. Hell, I'll go re-get an Xbox if y'all just do that. Just somebody give it to me.
Imagine an open world version of that, though.
No, because that open world version of that is ruining RPGs. Look at Final Fantasy.
No, hold on. Just imagine a fully perfect created version of that, though.
I was kind of thinking like a Breath of the Wild version of it.
Let's not, because people have been stealing Breath of the Wild shit.
Yeah. That's not what I was talking about. No. So, like, okay, we all know Genshin Impact, right? Think of Genshin Impact. Hold on. Down.
I can proudly say I know nothing about Genshin Impact.
Okay, but let's just Genshin Impact. They did good for what they did.
Your camera froze, by the way.
Mine did?
Yes.
We gotta figure. Oh, there it's back. It's back. We gotta figure out this camera switch.
My phone. No, it's my phone. Yeah, I had a text message, so it did it. Did its thing.
Hey, Spud, your camera's off.
No, I know. His camera's off for a reason. It's not working at all.
If you want my Discord to crash, I can try and turn it back on.
No, we're good. We're good. We'll get through this.
So
no, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, Genshin Impact though, and then you have Star Rail, right? They're all from the same company. You know what I mean? And then now you have Weathering Waves. Okay, still has the same animation look, but a different storyline. Every one of those are what you call a gacha game.
Yeah.
It's a gacha because you can like literally go through and then try to like gamble on in-game currency to get what you want, right? Because it's like
it's
a
loot
casino.
boxes.
It's a loot box. This for Legend of Dragoon, I wish they would have something similar but without gacha.
That would be nice.
That's what I'm saying.
It's
open, different instances all the way around the world that make it open.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you think about Legend of Dragoon, it was instant based, was it not?
Yes.
100%. But it was turn based because you had each turn of your characters.
And it was also button mashing because you had to remember what button your character uses to fight.
Correct, 100%, because you had how many? 4.
Yeah, you actually had to do combos, and you had to do combos a certain amount of time to get your next combo, and you had to do a certain amount and the only way to get your final combo is you had to level up every combo to 99.
What's stopping them from making a Legends of Dragoon MMO?
Because no one thought it was popular enough, and they didn't make enough money off of it.
I feel like as an MMO, he's talking about initial release, not as cult money.
Yeah, like if you go off of initial release,
it was a flop.
They were stupid, and they released it in between Final Fantasy 7 and 8.
Yeah,
which was the worst decision to put that game in.
I will say,
screwed the game.
FF8 was garbage in my opinion.
It's garbage in general, but people praise the game.
I hate 8 so much.
10 was good.
So
except for the main. Well,
the main 10 and 10-2, where you have the main character and then you have the female main characters.
Okay, so 10-2 was a magical girl anime game.
Okay, nothing wrong with it.
Nothing wrong with it, but it was definitely enough. It was different enough that I'm not going to hate on it. 10 had the worst main character.
No, that would be 7.
Had the greatest supporting character of all time.
Look, sir, I will agree with you that it has the best supporting character, but the worst main character still belongs to 7.
But hold on, why can't
you can suck my entire Cloud Strife?
Okay, shut the roof, boy.
No,
goddamn right, best villain ever.
What was so wrong though about 10's main character?
Titus?
Yeah,
he's a bitch.
You're saying because he was scared and stuff in certain moments?
Well, I don't begrudge him.
He was scared.
10 was objectively probably the scariest for the characters. So 10 was the scariest.
Wait, so however, you're mad that Cloud was human? I mean, that Titus was human?
He wasn't human though, was he?
Was
he? He wasn't fucking human. He was a goddamn dream, wasn't he?
He's a goddamn okay. And what is Cloud?
Human.
No, he's not.
It's like a materia thing.
No, let's talk. If you want to do this, let's talk about what Cloud is. Cloud is a bitch. B, he got the actual
emo.
He got the actual best character in the series killed. R.I.P. to Zach.
Fuck Zach.
Fuck you, sir. Cloud is literally a bitch who couldn't even get his own identity. He took someone else's. They took all the clout that came with that, and then what happened when he found out it wasn't his? Oh, I can't do anything. Help me, Tifa. Shut the hell up with that bullshit. Cloud is like the worthless character that you just put to the side. And you know I'm right. And by the way, with your little comment of fucking Sephiroth being the best villain, no. Because you know why? He didn't accomplish shit. I can tell you who the best villain is, because he literally ended the world.
I'd love to hear this.
He's a fucking clown. I forget his fucking name, because I haven't played the game in God knows how long.
I mean, the Joker was God once. Who gives a shit?
No, this man literally ended the world. Sephiroth couldn't even accomplish that one goal. He got beat by a dead bitch. Literally.
You talking about Eris?
Yes. He got beat by a dead bitch. He got beat. I'm going to say it one more time. Hold on. Let me bring this back close.
You a dead bitch.
That he stabbed in the back. how you get beat by somebody who you stabbed in the back 2 discs ago and
She
still
was
lose?
she was OP though.
Yeah, Eris was okay. He's saying that it was like, oh, she was the not just the game's greatest summoner. She was the greatest summoner. Period.
Are you
I,
sure about that? Because
overall, hold on. Overall, though, if you were to put her up, like if she were to have lived, let's just point this out there, right? If she were to have actually lived and been like an ageless, she actually would be the all-time world best summoner.
You're
Period.
right. But here's the thing: she didn't live. She got beat by a guy.
Why do you think she got targeted?
Let's be for real. He targeted her because he knew what she was trying to say. Yeah, bitch, no.
And then turns around and then still kills.
Let's also not talk about how her bodyguard was too busy being mind controlled to actually do anything.
That's how plot lines change, bro.
Sounds like a shitty main character to me. Let's see. He doesn't have his own personality. He really doesn't have his own weapon because he just uses the person who he thinks he is his weapon.
Mm-hmm.
All his moves are basically Zack's moves, And then he tries to emulate Zack's personality and fails at every time he tries. He can't even make a decent joke.
So you're saying you hate Wolverine?
I've never said Wolverine's a great character, but Wolverine is what he is.
I mean, you just described him.
I mean, wouldn't be wrong.
But at the same time,
go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, at the same time, I agree where you're coming from, Blackout. 100%, I do. The downfall to that is, I also agree to where Spud's coming from. So, Cloud himself is what you call a makeup artist, in my opinion. But
I would agree with that.
You get where I'm coming from. Yeah. But at the same time, in the end, what did he do?
Fucking won.
He still came out. Even with the backup characters, even with everything, he still came out on top. Now, Titus and everything at the same concept on X, where did he come out?
On top.
But where did he life up? He ended because he gave his life to save, correct?
Yes.
Correct. Okay. But what was he originally ever? He was a dream.
Yeah. In other words, Titus didn't exist. He was somebody else's power.
Correct. So the problem with this is he was there, don't get me wrong, because we played as him, through the game and everything like that.
Yeah.
All the way through it. But see, the only problem with Cloud versus Titus is Cloud was original. He was a makeup artist, but he was still living. Titus wasn't technically living. You played a dream storyline of him.
Okay. Now, that being said, Orin is the greatest character of all time.
Orin?
No, Cecile is the greatest character of all time.
Fully disagree. I'd take Red 7 over Cecile.
Really?
Yeah, I like Red 7.
First of all, Cecile battled literally the darkness itself and won.
All right, hold on. We're actually going overtime at this point, and this is going to take hours.
We'll bring this back to another day. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. Live, of course, in the Blackout, we got Coach and Spud here. Coach is shaking his head because he's done with this bullshit.
I have a lot going on in my head right now. I'm just saying.
And we're just going to stop it right here. All right. Love, peace, and chicken grease. Enjoy y'all Memorial Weekend. Have fun. Barbecue. If you got some barbecue plates, please pass it to your boy Blackout. He'll judge it. But, all right. Later, guys.
Peace.